What's up gamers, Coach Brandon here, and today we'll be going over how to use Wombo combos to easily win fights. Before we go further, Season 1 of Game Gym has started, so make sure you stay up to date in the app and keep up with all the content coming out from our team. Alright, let's get into Wombo combos. To warm up, pick either setup or follow up, and practice using your big ability on practice dummies. Knowing the timing of these abilities and their ranges is extremely important because Wombo combo comps heavily rely on hitting the combo to win fights, so the more practice you get, the less likely it is for you to mess it up in a game. What are Wombo combos? Wombo combos are abilities that work together in tandem to create a massive play. An example of this would be a Malphite ult followed up by Yasuo. There are many other examples of these, but this is an easy one to use as an example. There are two parts to every Wombo combo, the setup and the follow-up. The setup is the ability that is used first to set up the combo. This is normally a big AoE CC ability or something that holds your enemies in place. Examples include Malphite ult or Ornn ult. The follow-up is the big damage or game-wrecking ability that is used after the setup ability. This includes Yasuo ult and Renata ult. The most important part of the Wombo combo is the setup. This combo relies heavily on the setup, so you want to make sure that the setup is consistently good and that you hit it 90% of the time or higher. The bigger the setup the play is, the more damage the follow-up will do. As a setup champ, you want to look for opportunities to hit at least 2 targets and make sure that it lands on an important enemy. It pays well to be patient with your setup ability and to make sure that you land it because a lot of the times the team is relying on you to set up to start the fight. To practice setting up the Wombo combo, go into an ARAM or the rotation game mode and look to use your setup ability on key targets or big groups of enemies. Really being patient and looking for a nice juicy ultimate to really hammer home the point of being patient. The follow-up is more of an awareness skill than a mechanic skill, but it's still important. As a champ with the follow-up ability, you want to constantly be in range of your ability and keep a lookout for your setup ult teammate. You want to make sure that if your teammate ever hits a big ult, you are there to follow up on it. Missing this timing can be devastating to your fight outcomes in-game, so really make sure that you're paying attention to where your fellow setup teammate is, and when you see a potential for a fight to break out, make sure you are near them and within range of your ability to follow up properly. This does not mean that you need to follow up on every setup ability. Sometimes, if your teammate misses or doesn't hit the target that you want to kill, it's okay to save your ability for a better opportunity, but as a general rule, you should almost always be looking to follow up. To practice this, load into an ARAM or rotation game mode and look to use your follow-up abilities after a setup in fights. When working with your team to combo abilities, communication is extremely important. Whether you are the setup or the follow-up, you want to make sure that you're using your pings effectively. Pinging when you want to start a fight with an on-the-way ping, and then pinging your follow-up or setup ability will let your team know that you're looking to fight and you're looking to use the combo. Load into an unrated match, and whenever you see an opportunity to use the Wombo combo, ping that you want to go in and fight with your team. Again, I'm Coach Brandon, and today we went over how to execute Wombo combos. As always, keep on the lookout for more videos from our team here at Game Gym. Remember to stay hungry, stay humble, and have fun blowing up your enemies with these combos. If you get a good combo, make sure to clip it and share it in the Discord, and I'll make sure to give you a nice reaction to it. I'll see you all next time.